Call me Annika. Annika, in the radio show, talks to us directly. And we always wanted to keep that for the TV series.
What we're aiming for here is a crime drama where the viewer is sort of brought into the fold in the same sort of way as almost all the other members of the homicide team. You know, you're part of the action, you're drawn into it.
Our brilliant writer, Nick, came up with a really good way of holding on to this very intimate relationship you had with Annika on the radio. She's, you know, she's in your ear. And on television, he's using breaking the fourth wall to maintain that intimacy.
That job was mine, Annika.
Ah. You feel that you really know her, and she feels, when she's speaking to you, you're a friend and a confidant.
So let's see how this plays out. Because we certainly found something nasty in this one.
In all good crime movies, there's a kind of relationship that you have with, you know, with your partner in the police unit or whatever it is. And we thought, what if the audience was Annika's police buddy? What if the sort of the things she talked about were to us rather than to somebody else? And we felt that was just a really sort of new innovation that we were kind of let in on the case. So distinct from perhaps other crime shows, we're sort of involved in the action in a much sort of more direct way because she shares information with us that she doesn't share with anyone else in the team.
Some tension is clearly important. Just not too much. She's a highly emotionally intelligent woman and an emotionally intelligent boss. And I think, you know, the breaking the fourth wall just helps you get inside her head. I was sent on a leadership course before taking this job. I went on a mini break to Madrid instead. I regret that now.
It's really useful in this show, and it serves a very particular purpose. And we talked a lot at the beginning about who Annika's talking to and why she's talking to them. And I think we settled eventually on the feeling that you're with me throughout the case. I need you. You know, I need to talk. I'm not just talking for the sake of it. I need you. I need you to listen to me, and I bounce ideas off you. And I know you're there all the time. It's just, I talk to you when I've got something to say.
Okay.
It's quite weird for actors, obviously, because it's the one thing we're not supposed to do. But it's proving to be surprisingly comfortable.
I've watched her do these pieces to camera, and they're really, really difficult. And, you know, to be just involved in the scene and trying to work out the circumstances of the scene and the thought process of your character and where he or she might be in a certain time and place, and then for to jump out of that and just talk down the barrel of a camera is very, very difficult. But she seems to be doing it brilliantly.
Get him to the morgue. See you tomorrow.
Sometimes there are things that Annika's not ready to tell you, and she waits until she gets to a place where she's comfortable enough to tell you, but she knows that you're waiting to hear it. So it's a real relationship. For me, it's like another character, and I think that makes it a lot easier to do.
A bridge is just this beautiful idea, isn't it? And they're often beautiful in themselves, but they're so hard to build. You need loads of experts, and getting the keystone in the middle right is a delicate and difficult moment. But the main problem with them is that quite a lot of the time when you say you're building a bridge, you're actually burning it to the ground.
It's as if Annika is talking directly to you and you're going through the case together. I haven't seen that before. It feels very unusual to me, but it doesn't feel gimmicky. It feels just, it's her. It's very true to her personality. It comes very naturally to her to swing round and speak directly to you.